Oh shit! Video game therapy. What up? Um, Today I'm talking about mountains. I wanted to play Celeste, but I don't know. I can't quite get into the same flow state as I do with Celeste in this game. Um, Maybe I need to play Celeste and then try recording at some point. But anyway, it felt very thematic for today's VGT. But um, going to London tomorrow, and I just want to record this. I can edit it when I'm on the fly, so to speak. But not important. As we know, if you've been following the VGT lore, um, been in a bit of a funk. We'll put it that way. And I think one of the reasons, one of the core, I'm not going to go too much into this, but one of the core foundations that is currently not very foundationy. Yeah, this is gonna work. um, one of the things that's the most rocky at the moment is the fact that I don't feel like I have an objective. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate with this. I mean, I'm literally asking what the meaning of life is. Or not literally, but objectively. Apologies for the sniffling, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's just dehydration, but here we go. And I guess, you know, we're a fan of metaphors in this town, and I'm missing a mountain to climb. Um, you know, when I was studying for Japanese, I had this JLPT set up. The JLPT set up, and I finished that, and I really walked out of that like, what? I don't know if I ended up uploading the video game therapy or recorded. I don't know. But you know, when I was discontent in my last job and applying for this new one, it was like, I'm applying for a new job, but now I'm here. Good job, I'm learning tons, and I think that's its own thing. But you know, YouTube even, it was like, ooh, I've hit 1,000 subscribers and I'm at 6,000 now, and it's like steady growth. And I, you know, again, I want to grow, but I don't feel the desire to just hit 10,000 subscribers for any particular reason. And as a result, I'm not hitting 10,000 anytime soon. And that's the way it is with a lot of things. And I think I need a mountain to climb. And you know, I don't really know if that's a literal thing, or you know, if I literally need to go on one of those spiritual journeys, take some paid time off, go hike Mount Kilimanjaro. I should get on a hike at some point, or you know, make a mountain out of something. You know, if I do well with setting these lofty goals, then you know, why not leverage it, right? When I was making YouTube videos, it was literally just make one a week for the whole summer, and what happens, happens. When I was doing Japanese, it was study until you hit the N5, and if you pass or fail, you know, did you enjoy it? And with the M3, I didn't really set anything out outside of that. You know, I don't have I have these things written down, but it's just, they're, to go with this metaphor, they're on the trail somewhere. It's not, you know, it's not the mountain, it's not the summit. Where it's just have a conversation in Japanese with someone, you know, join Discords, go on VR chat and try to speak Japanese with people. That would be great and all. But, you know, I wonder if it's worth it. I'm trying to, when I tried to record this for Celeste, something occurred, was just like, give me this, give me this, give me this. Are you kidding me? Anyway, I didn't really realize what to talk about in respect to VGT, and I think something that I can talk about is it worth making a mountain out of something? Gosh darn, dude. Is it worth making something small, a mountain? Oh, that would have been such a sick combo. Why did I have to do that? there's this comic. I feel like I mentioned it. Maybe it's just because I mentioned it to someone, but it's this notion of whether or not perseverance is something to behold, or if it's something that keeps you in hard times. And I think I'm able to draw a lot of willpower or incentive out of things because it's under this guise of keep going, right? Hit N5, hit N3, keep going. The end is there soon. And of course I'm gonna keep moving the goalpost. But whether or not that's a healthy thing is a whole other bag of can of worms. But it seems like every time I've attempted, this is chain of 4 balloons, okay. Every time I've done something big, there's always been an underlying motivation, and then I pass this tipping point of, okay, I will really commit to studying Japanese. That's my only example, unfortunately, but I'll really commit to making YouTube videos. And it's great because I want to hit this balloon. Thank you. Just practicing, I guess. It's great because I end up, achieving something. And if I don't achieve something, then it's like, okay, I didn't like this in the first place. So going forward, is it worth it to take something and make it a mountain? That's it. I'm trying not to become as much of a goal-oriented person as I am, or once was, or whatever. But I don't know. I wish I knew more to say. This is the VGT that's going up, so it's bad, and I'm sorry, but I think without a mountain to climb, I'm very lost. And that's one of the reasons I'm in a funk. It's, what am I climbing right now? I think there are paths, I'm kind of on the path for work, for that job, but I don't know if that's my calling. People talk about how they have this calling. I think there's a calling out there for everybody, but the closest I got was a Minecraft server, as I've talked about. But maybe I've tried to make mountains out of things, and there's a fear before I do. What if the reason I make this mountain ends up disappearing, and I'm left hiking this mountain knowing that when I get to the summit, it's all for naught? I have a really good example in mind, but I can't share it. It's a little too personal as I fly into the cavern. I guess, bringing it back to Japanese. If, let's say I needed to take this N3 and I needed to pass because if I didn't, I wasn't going to Japan or something. Or let's say I needed to take the N3 to go teach English in Japan. Let's just put it that way. But then all of a sudden, they cancel the trip. Then it's like, okay, well, I'm still signed up for the N3, so I might as well do this. But once I get to the N3, oh no, there's no reason for it. And I think, I don't know, maybe if the summit of each mountain has a point. Point, literally pun, because summits are points, and I'm making a triangle shape with my fingers that you can obviously see. I am recording, right? Cool. Once again, we got so off track, and I apologize, but I feel like it's almost easy for me to make a mountain, to just not manifest one, to there's a very specific word, conjure a mountain out of anything. And really stick to that. It just kind of comes about sometime. Once it was losing weight, once it was learning a language, once it was studying for a better job. And I think without a mountain, I'm definitely a little lost. And I want to become a more habitual person because I want to play the long game, but I need those short milestones, right? And you know, maybe I'm just someone who needs mountains. um in some sense I don't want to be. I don't want to be someone who needs mountains. I want to be able to just kind of, I guess everyone wants to just do things because they want to do them, right? I'm sure everyone would love to speak another language, but not everyone wants to put in that effort. To be more specific, not everyone wants it enough to put in the effort. Everyone would love to be a great guitarist, but not everyone wants to, you know, play every day and yada yada yada. I have been hitting things so much. I think I'm just gonna end this one here. Maybe I'm a mountain person, you know, mountain or beach, mountain. Because mountains you climb, beaches you sit there and you do nothing. You sit there and you let the UV rays burn your skin. But mountains, the higher you get, the harder it is to breathe, the colder it gets, the more you gotta persist and persevere and be tenacious. And I just want to be a mountain climber. That's all it is. I don't know why I'd want to be a beach person. But I wish I could just be a beach person sometimes, you know? But perhaps it's just not in my nature. Perhaps I'm fighting my nature, and if I accept my nature, then I can pause on my mountain hikes. Man, I'm going home on this metaphor. But, man, I think I've used up about all the energy for today. Please, okay, thank you for just being 3 balloons. There have definitely been times when I've bounced like 3 times on 1 balloon, but of course, the time I need it the most, I don't get it. Anyway, yeah, I've used up all my energy today. I didn't really have it for most of the day, and then it came back, and now it's gone. C'est la vie. Thanks for watching and or listening. That was a chain of 5 balloons, so that sucks. It's a chain of 6 balloons. Oh, see? 2 bounces right there. Gosh, diddly darn, dude. Give me one, give me one, give me one. Yeah. Will Mark get a balloon bounce? Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching or listening. I don't know, whatever you want to do with your life. If you're a mountain person, great. If you're a beach person, honestly, I kind of envy you. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna get it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Is that 5? I have no control over it. Let's go! Oh, feels good, man. That's it. What a note to end on right here. I'm gonna let myself go into like Crash, but Crasher Thinking will come out next year. I did want to get the first episode out early, but I have, unfortunately, I've tried once, but just has not worked. So yeah, stay tuned. Have a good one, and as always, don't forget to stay awesome. I will see you next year.